Good afternoon, everybody. Today we discuss conditional sentence. Conditional sentence in Nepali शर्तबोधक वाक्यहरू. शर्तबोधक वाक्यहरू. Yes, शर्तबोधक. शर्त राख्ने, condition राख्ने. Conditional sentence means conditional sentence means the sentences or clauses that have condition or supposition. Conditional sentence that I have told you, conditional sentence are the sentences or clauses that have two things, supposition or condition. Supposition or condition. In such types of sentences we have two clauses, main two clauses, and first clause is what's a conditional clause. What is a conditional clause? In short we can say CC, and this shows condition. This shows what? Shows condition. This shows what? Condition. Another is principal clause. It is called PC in very short. That shows condition, and it shows the action. It shows what? Action. Principal clause and action. Here two clause. Any clause may come in the beginning, either this or this. Maybe CC plus PC, or maybe PC plus CC, no problem. But here is one thing, if CC come at first, then CC, then comma, then PC comes. What? And in PC, if PC comes, then PC plus CC comes, comma is not necessary. Conditional sentence. Conditional sentence starts with what? If, whether, provided, suppose. If, whether, provided, suppose, no, unless, when, etc. It may start with if, whether, provide, suppose, unless, as soon as, before, until, till, yes, all this it may start. Principal clause is also called what? Main clause. It is also called main clause, or it is also called independent clause. Independent clause. In the same way, it is also called dependent clause or subordinate clause. It is called ordinate clause. Means I want to tell you what is subordinate clause. Subordinate clause start with subordinate conjunction. If, whether, unless, provide that, suppose that, unless, no, when, etc. And it is not clear or cannot complete its meaning itself, but main clause can complete its meaning itself. Understood? Then there are three kinds of conditional sentences. Types. Type 1, what? Type 1 type 2, type 3. We have three kinds of conditional sentence. Type 1 have probable condition. Probable. Probable. Sense. What sense they give? Sense. First gives what? Probable. Or you can say cause and effect. What you can say? Cause and effect. Sense it gives. Second type is it gives the improbable condition. Improbable condition. And type 3 gives the sense of impossible condition. This is sense. Type 1 gives sense of what types of sense? Probable or cause and effect. Type 2 gives the sense of improbable condition. Type 3 gives the condition that type 3 gives the sense of impossible condition. Type 2 gives the sense of impossible condition. What? Probable, improbable, impossible. What I told? Probable, improbable and impossible. How many types? Some grammars tells there are 4 types similar things, that is, but in type 1 they do type 0 and type 1 they do no similar thing. You do not have to worry a lot about this thing. Now you have to know what type 1 in detail. Type 1 gives sense of what I have told, cause and effect. Cause and effect, my dear student, or probable condition. Probable condition. In this you can say that in CC, if it is truth, if it is what? Truth, or you are sure or truth, it is truth or you are sure, then in CC means if clause, when clause, unless clause. No, unless clause you can use simple present. What you can use? Simple present means verb 1, verb 5, and in PC, in what? PC, principal clause, also you can use simple present tense, verb 1 and verb 5. It means, it says it has cause and effect. Cause and effect. It says that if the condition is fulfilled, the action will obviously happens, surely happens. You are sure that if the condition is fulfilled, the action will surely happen. Action will surely happen. You are sure. You are what? Sure. Then in CC, my distance, always you should understand that simple present tense, simple past tense and past perfect tense comes in CC, conditional clause. As I have already told you that with these types of time clause, any future never come this side future. No. So almost all the time you should understand in CC conditional clause, simple present comes or what comes? Simple past comes or what comes? Past perfect comes. Now like this, here for example you can say, right, if I call, Radha comes. See, here try to understand. If I call, simple present, Radha comes, means I am sure. I am sure and certain. Sure and certain. Almost all the time when I call Radha, she used to call. She used to come. If you boil water, it कधी give up की give up, अरे कौन रे give off या ना it gives off vapor देखो if you boil water boil is simple present होनी B1 विभाग देना तो क्या कहती gives off simple present when you cut it bleeds when you cut it bleeds simple present when you bath your body wet another thing that we have to discuss in type 1 is if you are not sure here then this side simple present verb 1 verb 5 if you are not sure you think probably it will happen if this condition is fulfilled it is CC it is what CC if it is fulfilled it will happen but you are not certain if you are not sure then you have will or shall or can or may or must plus verb 1 you can use or another option is you can use imperative what you can use imperative my dear students imperative means verb 1 or please plus verb 1 or do plus verb 1 these are imperative forms or kindly these are what imperative these two can be used this is type 1 like this if you pay I shall teach you see if you pay I shall teach you are you sure if you believe me then you may use here if you pay but you are not sure if not sure I shall teach you like this if Ram comes Sita will go पहिलाच कसं येतो हम चल जात रहो तो Ram comes तो Sita will go if you marry you will get a son don't be a teacher don't be teacher here I have put PC at first no don't be a teacher if you are lazy don't be a teacher it is imperative you are lazy type 2 in type 2 only 2 type 1 has 2 parts I have already told you only 3 I told teach you type 4 type 3 no problem just you have to study 4 thing here no type 2 in type 2 you find improbable condition it is sense how do you find improbable condition in which in CC in conditional clause you find verb 2 means simple past tense in CC and in principal clause you find would or should or could or might would should could might plus verb 1 you can use okay this is in CC conditional clause you find simple past tense and principal clause you find would should could might plus verb 1 yes one thing you have to note here that if you find in note one thing that the past of be verb is what be verb is were only not was is not used here The past of be verb is only what? Where. Okay? I like this. If I be a bird, I would fly. I would fly. See here, dear students. If, so it is CC. It is what? CC. From here to here is CC. It is PC. In PC, would plus verb 1 you have. Would plus verb 1. Verb 1 is fly. So this side you have to use what? Simple past tense. What do you have to use? Simple past tense, and it is be verb. It is be verb. So you have to use here only where. If I were a bird. If I were a bird, I would fly. I would fly. If Ram passed he might get a car. Get a car. If Ram passed the exam, he might get what? A car. Might plus verb 1. Might plus verb 1. This side what? Verb 2. If one side verb 2, another side might, should, could, would plus verb 1. Conditional sentence type 3 in CC and PC. CC means conditional clause, I have told you. PC means principal clause. It start with if, whether, unless, provided, suppose that. No. etc. If CC you find had plus verb 3, or you can say past perfect tense. What were? Past perfect tense. This side you find would, should, could, might. One of this plus half plus verb 3. What do you find? This is. These things you have to remember. And another thing, it gives the sense of impossible. Impossible. It is what? It gives the sense of impossible. Asambhav. What? Asambhav. Like this, if Ram had passed the exam, if Ram had passed the exam, he would have joined the college. If Ram had passed the exam, he would have bought a car also, you can write. If I had been rich, I would have bought a car. Had been plus had been. No, here had plus B3. Here what? Would have plus B3. In CC, conditional clause, if you find past perfect tense, had plus verb 3, another side you understand you should use would, could, would, should, have plus verb 3.